Okay, if you're in the market for a new home, you're going to definitely want to stick around today. I know one of the things that can be really confusing when you're shopping for a new home is that you can be looking at two different homes by two different builders in similar areas, similar in size. They look really similar on the outside. So why is this one, 100,000, 200,000 more than the other one down the street that appears to be very similar? Today we're going to check out a home. We're here at Ivy Ridge Estates here in Canby. This is a great new development. I'll show you the development here in a little bit as well, some of the amenities that are here. But first we're going to pop into a home. I'm going to point out some of those things to be paying attention to, some of the things to look at, some of those things that may not be super obvious when you're looking at two different home options, so that you know what to be looking for when you're shopping for a new home and what things may be causing that price difference and why this home over here maybe a little bit more expensive than the one down the street, even though they look very similar. So let's go check out this home, and then we're going to walk through the community and take a look at some of the things that are going on. But before we do that, make sure you like and subscribe so that you are the first to see new community videos like this. We're going to be doing a lot more of these so you can be informed, see what's going on in the area, look at your housing options, and know what the best choices are, and a little bit about each of the communities. Also, if you're looking to buy or sell, whether that's in 1 to 2 months or 1 or 2 years, wherever you're at in your journey, we want to come alongside you and meet you where you're at and help get you from where you are to where you're trying to go. So make sure you reach out, fill out the form below if you want us to reach out to you, or follow us on social media and reach out when you're ready. Okay, we're here at one of their finished homes. This home is actually sold. This one's completely done. So you get a really good idea of what things are in here for finishes, and I'll show you a lot of those upgrades that you may not see at first glance. So let's go in and take a look. I'll point a lot of these things out to you. You'll see some of the difference. Okay, one of the first things that you just feel when you walk into this house is these high ceilings. This has 10-foot ceilings, which is definitely not your standard when you go to most builders. So really high ceilings. The other thing you'll see is it's nice and bright, and that is a combination of, you have upgraded lighting. They've added lighting in the house, throughout the house, in areas where a lot of other builders may go a little skimpier. They'll just do what's minimum standards. They've added a ton of lighting here, and then on top of that, they've also added oversized windows, oversized slider back here to the back patio, so you have a ton of natural light coming in as well, in addition to the added lighting throughout the house. Another one of the things that you see, a lot of builders are using luxury vinyl plank. It's a plastic flooring, very durable, good flooring, lasts a long time. But you'll see this has this nice engineered hardwood pretty much throughout the home. It's not in the bedrooms, of course, but it is in the main living areas. It's in the office as well. So that's also a nice upgrade. One of the things that you'll definitely see here as well is that, so this kitchen, it's not a huge kitchen, but it's a good size. It's an ample kitchen, right? But these cabinets are not your stock cabinets. These are not, you go pick up, cabinets at one of the cabinet shops. They just make, your standard size cabinets, and you just pick up, whatever fits in the space and put them in. This is not that. These are custom made cabinets. These are from a custom cabinet shop here locally. These are high quality cabinets. I have these cabinets in my house. These are good quality cabinets. So these are custom cabinets in this kitchen. They're not like your stock cabinets. And again, something you may not notice when you are just walking through different houses. You have this nice backsplash here that goes up, and you have it go all the way up to the ceiling here. Behind the range hood, you have this two-tone going on with the island. You have these nice quartz countertops. You have your farmhouse sink, your floating shelving. So lots of stuff going on in the kitchen here that you may not see in some of your standard new construction homes. And it definitely will be considered an upgrade if you're going to add stuff like that, if it's even an option. So also, you'll notice you have pretty decent quality appliances. They're definitely not your low-end builder grade appliances, so that's a big plus as well. Let's go check out the primary suite, because I want to show you a few things in here as well. So again, this is a single level home. You have your primary on your main level here. You have this great door going out to the patio, so you can have hot tub or something out there, and you can come back straight into your primary bedroom if you wanted. And then check out this primary suite here. This is a really nice suite. You have, again, something that you wouldn't maybe see, but these are heated tile floors. You don't have cold tile. You know, when you wake up in the morning, come into the bathroom, you got the nice heated floors. You have this gorgeous zero entry shower, so no curb or anything. It's just zero entry, and you have this nice backsplash in there going all the way up to the ceiling. Again, something you're not going to see in a lot of your standard built homes. This beautiful soaking tub also, and there's just a lot of space in here. You know, you're not tight in here. You're not cramped. You got lots of room. You got your dual vanity right here with these nice under-mount sinks here and this nice quartz countertop. So just lots of things in here that are going on. I talked about the lighting earlier. These are, you know, upgraded lights. These are not your cheap entry-level builder grade lights. This paneling here, I don't know if you saw it behind the tub. You have this paneling here in the dining area. That's very nice as well. Just those little touches. You got your beautiful fireplace with the tile and the shiplap going up. And then out here in the backyard, again, I pointed out this big slider right here going out to the patio. Something that's very uncommon for builders is landscaping the backyard. So you usually end up with, you know, your blank slate that you can do whatever you want with it, but you're going to get dirt, you know, maybe bark dust. But this is landscaped, as you can see. You've got some bark dust area, but you have some grass and some rock here as well. You've got a lot of covered space here. And you have this beautiful, on the front as well, you have this overhang with this cedar tongue and groove soffit. That again, you're not going to see anything like that in most of the other builders as well. And then another thing, again, where you'll see kind of people pull back is concrete. Concrete's expensive. So you've got this patio, you have a walkway around the other side. You have a spot to pull your garbage cans in behind your fence, which, by the way, it has fencing. That's another thing that a lot of times is not part of. Sometimes it can be, but sometimes it's not either. And it's kind of hit or miss with that for fencing. And so, you know, that these are all fenced, so it's all uniform, and that's all done for you as well. And then we're going to walk from here. I'm going to show you around. We're going to head into the garage, and you're like, why are we going to go into the garage? And I'm going to show you why here in just a second. Because again, some of those things are things that you just wouldn't notice and you wouldn't see. So let's head into the garage. Here's the laundry room as we step out. Good sized laundry room, again, custom cabinets, nice designer tile on the floor. And then we're gonna head out to the garage here, and I'm gonna show you a couple things you wouldn't maybe see normally. So first thing is that you definitely wouldn't see, you only have to insulate walls that are connected to interior space. So this wall behind me is an exterior wall. Most builders are not gonna insulate that because they don't need to. So, and it's a garage, right? So why do it? So this builder does insulate that. So you've got a fully insulated garage here. And then you have over here, you have your whole house filter system. So that's a great upgrade as well. They have those in all of their homes. And then something that's awesome that I thought was awesome in these is, you know, you're trying to work in your garage, right? You have your cars in here, like nobody parks their car in the garage, right? But if you want to use it for workspace, you're trying to just find stuff that you're using it for storage, and you've got, you know, two lights. You got these little lights that are like in the center somewhere and you can't see. This is something that I thought was like, well, duh, why don't more builders do that? Look at that, look how bright that is. They got the strip lighting in here, and so you can see a lot better with the strip lighting, and it's just, to me, that's just a great extra feature. It may seem like a little thing, but again, all those little things add up. And as you can see, there's just a lot of those little things that are throughout this house that you wouldn't necessarily see in some of these other new construction homes. So let's take a walk outside. I'm going to point out a couple things out there, and then we'll walk through the community a little bit. Okay, when we were out on the back patio, I mentioned the soffit. So here again, you've got this big covered front area. You have this beautiful soffit up here with the recessed lighting and everything. On that note, they also do some electrical upgrades here. You have your plug-in for your Christmas lights up there, so you don't have to go, you know, running extension cords and things like that when you're putting up your Christmas lights during the holiday season. And then this batten board siding here. So a lot of times this is all hardy. So I'm not pitching hardy siding or anything, but fiber cement is siding. Hardy siding is the trusted siding out here in the Pacific Northwest. It is very stands up very well in elements and things like that. And these wood strips up here, those are all hardy. This is all fiber cement siding, all fiber cement, all this. And a lot of the builders will do, maybe the part of it is, then they'll go a little bit cheaper on some of the other components. Like these wood strips here will be like a softwood type of product. And so it's just not going to last as long. And so again, you're not going to see that, right? It's up there, it's installed, it's painted. You may not notice it, but it's something you'll definitely notice through the term of your ownership as those things start to fail. So, and then I also mentioned the walkway here. So again, concrete, if they can do less concrete, it's going to save them a lot more money on their costs. And so they do that, and people maybe don't notice, but you know, just a little bit extra between the patio and the back patio and the front patio, and then this side walkway here where you can tuck your garbage cans away and not have them sitting out front. So yeah, hopefully that's helpful, and you can see some of those things that maybe you wouldn't have normally seen just walking through you know, different homes and different price points. Now when you're walking through those homes, you know kind of what to look for, and hopefully you'll get a little bit more of an understanding of why one house that looks very similar or similar in size might be a different price point than another. So let's check out the community a little bit here. I'm going to walk around and show you a little bit more about the community and some of the amenities here, just so you can get a feel for what's out here. Okay, I wasn't going to stop at a 2-story while I was here. I was just going to show you the 1-story, but I do want to pop in this one really quick just to show you a couple more things that you couldn't see in the 1-story because it was a 2-story. So let's go check this one out really quick. I'll point out a couple things. So this isn't a 2-story thing, but this detail on the wall is pretty cool here. I think that's a nice touch. And then this was in the other home. I didn't point it out, but this entry coat area, you can add a bench there as well. There's enough room to do that, but those all have that. But here's one of those things, and I'll show you the kitchen really quick on this one as well. Nice island kitchen, big island. Again, a lot of the same things. Tile backsplash up at the top, nice lighting, all that stuff. But yeah, so this open railing, this is definitely something that you don't necessarily see in all the new home construction projects. You a lot of times get a half wall here, and then as we go up the stairs, you'll see that it has that upstairs as well. Instead of a half wall, you have this nice open railing, so that's a big plus. And then a lot of homes, a lot of new construction homes, the builders will do your trim package. They'll do it really nice on the downstairs. You know, you'll have all your windows wrapped. You'll have a full trim package around all of them, but then upstairs they'll just do, you know, wrapped sheetrock or something like that. And in these houses in the upstairs, same trim package around all the windows. So again, maybe not a big thing, but definitely makes it feel higher quality. Just a little nicer to have that finished throughout the whole house. So this community has a pretty good variety of floor plans, 2-story and 1-story. Again, a lot of, I mean, there's definitely not like 12 floor plans, but there's I think a bigger variety here than maybe some other developments where they'll take, you know, maybe 3 floor plans, they'll flip them here and there, and you've kind of got the same thing going on throughout the whole development. This has got a pretty good, you know, variety here. You got some 2-story houses here, you have some 1-story houses mixed in, and then these ones right here, these are all along the back part of the development, and these are right against the back here is the Molalla River, and so you've got really, there's not going to be any development there. Obviously, you got the river back there, and there's actually a walking path back there, which I'll show you here in just a second. But these are your prime lots here in the development. There are a couple left. There's a 1-story being built back over here, and I think a couple more lots available, as well as this one back in the corner here. So these are your prime lots here right along the Molalla River on the back of the development. So I'm just walking out of the community here onto this path that leads back here to this area right behind those prime lots on the back. This is the Molalla River back here. So you have this great walking path right here at the edge of your community to be able to walk and get some exercise, get outside. We love the great outdoors here, and you know, getting some fresh air and everything. Today is a beautiful brisk day to be doing that. And you got the Molalla River right back here for some scenery. So just a great, again, and you won't necessarily have this in every community, some areas to walk and and enjoy some time outside. Okay, one of the other things that's awesome about this community is right here behind me, I have this area that when the developer put together the development plan, this is actually going to be a city park. So it is not done yet, obviously, but right here in the middle of the community, back on the other side where you see that truck, on the other side of that is the far end of the lots where you're up against the Molalla River. And then this is moving towards the front of the community, and where it ends like right over this way. But right here in the middle, you have this area where this is going to be this central city park right here in the middle of the community, which is awesome. And again, another place to spend some time outdoors, to congregate, enjoy this beautiful Pacific Northwest weather. And it's just an amenity that you don't see in every development. So I thought that was a key piece worth pointing out as well. All right, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed seeing a little bit of Ivory Ridge Estates, getting to see a little bit about what things to be looking for if you're looking at a new construction homes, what things may not be included when you're going to look at some of these entry-level new construction homes, just depending on the builder. So you know what you're getting, you know what you're paying for, and so you're not just writing off a house just because maybe it's a little more expensive for the square footage. There might be, and there probably is, a reason behind it. So make sure you check it out as an option and make sure you know what you're actually getting and buying instead of just writing something off just because of the price point. So again, if I can be of any help, make sure you reach out, fill out the form below. If you're looking to buy or sell in the near future, or if we can get you any more information, again, we're here to get you from where you are to where you want to be. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can see more of this kind of content, get to know the neighborhoods and communities in the area, and we'll catch you next time.